This past weekend, a man killed his med student ex-girlfriend during an American Cancer Society walk at a public park. 26-year-old Jackson Hopper of Tennessee is facing a possible life sentence for allegedly killing his ex-girlfriend, 22-year-old Ellie Young. And as I said, Ellie was a future doctor in med school, and she was participating in a walk benefiting the American Cancer Society over the weekend when she was shot. The shooting took place on Saturday, but Jackson was not taken into custody until Sunday on charges of first-degree murder. Ellie was a medical student at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center, and she had been attending the event at the park titled Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. According to an affidavit, deputies with the Shelby County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about a recent homicide at the Shelby Farms Visitor Center in Memphis at around 12:19 p.m. on Saturday, October 19th. When they arrived to the scene, first responders located an adult female who was later identified as Ellie. She was reportedly on the ground near her Jeep Wrangler, and she was suffering from what appeared to be multiple DSWs. She was pronounced deceased at the scene at around 12:36 p.m. Now, witnesses who were there said that they saw the victim, which is Ellie, parked in a parking spot in the parking lot, and that a white Honda CRV with a Kentucky temporary tag pulled up behind her. They pulled up behind Ellie's Jeep in the parking spot. They said the driver of the Honda was a white male, and he fired 2 shots into the back of the Jeep that Ellie was in. Ellie then reportedly came out of the Jeep, and then the suspect fired at least one more shot into Ellie as she laid on the ground, unreal. The suspect then got back in the Honda and left the scene. Investigators who processed the crime scene stated that they recovered 5 9mm shell casings and 3 live 9mm rounds from the area where the shooting occurred. License plate readers that monitored the park's entrance show that Ellie arrived to the park at around 12:11 p.m. and that white Honda followed her into the park within seconds of her entering. A witness at the scene was able to get a picture of the Honda's license plate during the shooting, and police said that it matched the vehicle that followed Ellie into the park. Several of Ellie's family members reportedly arrived to the scene at the park shortly after police officers did, and they told authorities that Ellie had just recently broken up with her boyfriend Jackson. So then a BOLO was issued for that Honda vehicle to several law enforcement agencies around the area. It was then located and pursued by officers with the Mason Police Department and deputies with the Tipton County Sheriff's Office. During the pursuit, Jackson crashed the vehicle in Dyer County, and he was finally taken into custody then. Authorities said that they recovered a 9mm handgun at the scene of the crash. Jackson was booked into the Shelby County Jail, and he is currently being held with no bond, luckily. He appeared in court today and reportedly pled not guilty to murder, and he will appear in court again tomorrow for a bond review hearing. The Sheriff's Office stated that more charges against Jackson may also be coming. A GoFundMe page has been created to help pay for Ellie's funeral and memorial costs if you are interested in donating. Reportedly, Ellie was a beautiful soul inside and out, and she dedicated her life to serving others and was well on her way to becoming an incredible doctor. The GoFundMe page stated that she was walking sunshine and that the world is now darker without her. My heart and prayers go out to all who knew and loved her. It's so sad because I know she would have made a huge difference in that profession. And I do pray that justice is served in this case. For more true crime and updates on this case as they become available, please remember to give me a follow.